Sarah, and today I'm going to be making a thank you card for my friend Christina, who recently sent me some goodies for my birthday. So thank you so much, Christina. So I'm going to be making an owl card for her using the brand new Scrappy Mom Set Owl Occasions. Obviously it's sentiments to go along with owls, and I'm going to be using 3 different sentiments. And I really love the Guess Who. And then you can use it with loves you, thanks you, is happy for you, wishes you a happy birthday, or misses you. And then along with that, it would say me, that's who. So we're using the Guess Who, thanks you, and then the me, that's who. And I actually used the little owl icon too. So 4. Okay, so this is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 size card. Before I get to my card base, I'm going to put my mats together. And I am using the cutest paper in the entire world. Oh my goodness. My Michaels never has anything cool, and I was in there the other day and they had some of these 6x6 pads from My Mind's Eye, and I just freaked. This is the Fine and Dandy Girl Stack. Oh my gosh, this is like the cutest paper I've ever seen. Birds, flowers, polka dot stripes, banners. Ike! Okay, so I have a mat of the banner paper, and this is 2 3/4 by 5 3/8. And then I have a little strip of the polka dotted, and this was about a little over 1/2 inch wide by 5 3/8. And then I took my border scallop punch. It's this punch right here, and I scalloped the end of it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a strip of adhesive along the top of my strip. And I'm going to line this up, line this up here and try to get this as straight as possible. And this is a little bit longer because I'm going to trim it. Oh, you know what I did? I'm such a dork. I should have put my adhesive on here instead of on here, because it's going to show a little bit, but I am going to cover that with a strip so you won't see it as much. But okay, so I think that's pretty straight there. And then I have another strip that's about 1/2 inch wide. So here's what I should have done. Put my adhesive on here. Line that up as straight as I can. Okay, so now I have all those pieces adhered, and I'm going to adhere these little strips that I have that I cut out of, I'm using some basil cardstock, and this is orange cardstock, and it's just a really thin strip. And my adhesive's a little bit thicker than the strip, so I need to just tuck it behind the strip. Okay, and that's going to go right here, separating where my pattern papers meet. Okay. Oh, I got way too much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again to my other strip. Okay, so I adhered the 2 orange strips, and now I'm just going to take my scissors and trim off these excess pieces. So that it all lines up pretty perfectly, pretty close. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the front of my card. And it's not going to quite be even all the way around because I really messed up when I was adhering my pieces. Okay, so there's the front of our card. Really cute. I love the colors and patterns in this card. Okay, so now for our little owl. I am using one of my absolutely favorite owls from, this is from the Paisley cartridge. It's on page 42, and I cut her at 2 inches. And I just used the same polka dotted paper. For her eyes, I did, instead of a white of the eye, I did a cream colored, because the background on this paper is cream. It's not really white. And then for the flower, I used some of the blue polka dotted paper from that paper pack. And it's then orange and pink basil cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and pop my owl up. Okay, so my owl is all popped up on some foam circles. And I'm just going to stick her kind of down here. And then for my front of my card sentiment, I used the Guess Who Thanks You. And I just stamped these on some of that same cream cardstock with some Memento Rosebud ink. And this is one of the things that Christina sent me for my birthday. Love it! Can't believe I did not have any good pink ink. And now I do. So I'm going to go ahead and stick some adhesive on the back of those. And I just notched out the edges like a little banner, and then I inked the edges with more of that pink ink because it was kind of getting lost in the banner pattern paper, so that way you could see it better. And these are just going to go down here. Guess Who Thanks You. And then I've cut a little banner. I just cut 3 little banner pieces from the Straight from the Nest cartridge, and they are found on page 65, and I cut them at 1.25, and I adhered them to some pink sorbet twine, baker's twine, and I'm just going to show you how I did that on the 3rd one. I'm just grabbing a glue dot and rolling it so it rolls off the paper, and then I just stuck it to the top of my banner piece and then just stuck it on the twine. Very simple. Doesn't really get much easier than that. Just stick it on there. And I did ink the edges of my banner also with that pink ink because it too got lost in the pattern paper. And then I'm just going to kind of lay my banner down in like a whimsical manner. And then just go ahead and press it down because it's got a glue dot on it already. So it sticks, and then I'm going to trim off some of my baker's twine. And now for just a couple finishing touches, I have a couple little bows that I tied with that same pink sorbet baker's twine. And I'm going to put 2 on my banner and 1 on my owl, and I'm using my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. I'm just putting them in the corner of the banner. And then the last one's going to go on my owl. Right up here, just a little bow. Christina also sent me some of these orchid pink bling from Queen & Company. And so I'm going to add one to the center of the flower right there. Gotta have some bling on my card. There we go. Okay, now my card is finished. So the front says, Guess Who Thanks You, and then you open it up and it says me, that's who, and then that's where I stamped that little owl icon. So that's my card. Thank you so much, Christina, again. I love everything, and it was so super sweet of you to surprise me for my birthday. So thanks everybody for watching, and have a blessed day.